Aloha, kind people. Welcome to Uloo Talks, Feed Your Curiosity. I'm Fergie, your host and a happy islander from Uloo, the app that guides you to learn, grow, and live your best life with the guidance from an expert coach and support from like-minded souls. In this episode of the Uloo Talks, we are going to talk about life, our life, reflecting on where we are now and where we are going. In other words, discovering the path and walking in the right direction that is aligned with our life's purpose and our heart. And our guest today is Maria Ruszel. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Fergie. Good morning, good afternoon to everybody, wherever you're on the earth. So, welcome.
Welcome to this Uloo Talk. We're happy to have you here. So, a little bit about Maria. She has done it more than once with the courage to travel and create, allowing herself to be bold, to reach for what she wants. She found and believes that the only limitation is our mind. This is really great. Beyond that, she is also a mother, ex-wife, new wife, a good friend, and a successful businesswoman. So would you like to share more about yourself, Maria?
No, I think Fergie, thank you very much. It was a beautiful invitation. It's my travel on this earth in a small capsule. So it's beautiful. Thank you. I'm very happy to join Uloo because it's not my first challenge, it's my second challenge.
Yes.
And a great team around. So I'm looking forward, and we want to just do it for the people, that people feel us and just come to our challenge because it's worth.
Yes, for sure. And yeah, we talk about your team challenge. Soon you will start this new one about Wheel of Life. Could you tell us more? What is exactly Wheel of Life?
Yes, Wheel of Life, if we talk about the theory, it's a coaching exercise. If we talk about the practice, it's a great exercise which is giving people visualization of the life zone. It's giving everybody who's going to join us some kind of the overview of their life. So they can know, they can feel where they were, where they are in this moment, and when they are going, which is very, very important to guide yourself. Like I told you yesterday, we talked also before the interview, it's for me a little bit wider, it's a map. This is what we talked over yesterday. That's like when you're going to the big city, it's great, you want to see a lot of things, but you are not able. Because when you don't know the way, and this is Wheel of Life. Wheel of Life is showing the way, showing the direction, which can be increased. So it's a guider, it's a map.
Yeah, true. It's kind of like a map of our life, basically. And
Yes.
just a follow-up question on this. Why wheel? I mean, like map usually is just like a two-dimensional thing and we go from one point to another point. But why this mapping is like wheel? Do you have any outtakes?
We have a lot of meaning in the history of all history of the world, but generally in this exercise, I'm always comparing this to the wheel of the bike.
Yeah.
Because when your bike have a wheel, have a band, not in a wheel, he cannot drive. And this is the same with us. We by this exercise, we're going to create the wheel. So wheel allowed us jump on a bike and drive. When the wheel is in a different form, we're just not able to drive like on a bike.
True. And who do you think is this Wheel of Life for? Like, is there any criteria for like the perfect moment to do this kind of like mapping of your life, or like, generally, who is it for?
Good question, Ferdi. I think with personal increasing is no limit because the most important in a personal increase is this, that you want to travel. If you want to travel, you need the tools. That's why we are also here. This is actually for everybody because we always have different life stages. Energy is changing, so things never stay the same. Levels never stay the same. So this exercise, why I love it the most, is this, that it's showing you now, it's giving you direction. But for example, like I done it, this was also what we talk over, but I want to say to the clients, guys, when I done it 2 years ago, my wheel of life was totally different than now. So I see which kind of zone increase, which kind of zone goes up. Do I have my wheel? Can I drive my bike? So this exercise, you can repeat it. This is like a beautiful, no-ending journey.
Right.
Visualization. And as we know also, our brain is reading visualizations. You know, guys, it's like we're living in visualization world. Instagram, Facebook, they're bombing us, and we're looking at the movies, looking at the things. It's also giving us motivation. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to bomb us to see the visualization of our zone, of our private zone, of our individual zone. And what we, like I told you before, this is fantastic, that after the time when we can do again, we see the change.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a continuous journey. Like it's not just like, okay, I map this is my map and that's it. But like it will keep changing.
This is the map. This is the map we're going to guide the clients for this moment, individual, what they need.
Okay.
Individual, because everybody are unique. So we guide them on this moment. But after the time, they can also back to this, which is fantastic. They said, wow, okay, after 6 months, I changed this, this increase. Okay, this I have to work it over. It's a guider. So you can always back to this. This is also fantastic. The client's not getting a tool. You know, for session one-to-one is great because you're going through your obstacle. So you're getting the obstacle, but after this obstacle is coming another obstacle.
Yeah.
So it's like clients say, oh, wow, session finish. Again, I'm going to buy this. No, this is something more powerful because it will always stay with you. You can always print it. You can always hide it. You can always record it. And then you are back.
Yeah. And you can do it again because like go back to that imagination of the bike. It's like after a while, like after a journey, you stop, the bike wheel also like will change the condition, no? So that this happens to you.
We need to drive. Life is a way, so we need to drive on a good wheel.
Yeah.
That's why we're looking, all of us, it doesn't have a matter if somebody is a teacher or a student, we're looking for a harmony in our life. Mm-hmm. Because if some elements are not matching, we just cannot drive. We are struggling. And this, we don't want it. We want to move from the place.
Right. And on this, like I would like to ask, like, how would people know they need to do this wheel of life, like this exercise?
Why the clients have to do it? Why they want to do it? Maybe that's
like,
this is that I like I told you before, I think it will be the same answer because it's the guider. They will create the guider. They will feel more undergrounded. This will give them a feeling, an overview for this moment of their life. And from this, they can start the build. I always talk with my clients because I love sport and I'm a biggest fan of the sport. It's like you coming to the gym, you have full of equipment. That's fantastic, but you have to know how to use it.
Yeah.
So this is the same. You're getting a guider, and this guider you can use for later. So actually, I'll give the same answer. Now back to the point that it's for like everybody. As special, if I have to make a unique group or people, somebody who want to move from the place, who want to see move from the place.
Yeah, you want to go somewhere with your life, with everything that is going on in your life, and you need some guidance on how to do it because you already have the tools like these zones, right, of yourself. You just like need to use it in a good way.
Otherwise, Fergie, it's one thing which is very important. Everybody mostly who coming to Uloo, to us on individual sessions, on the things, mostly these people are very conscious already. So I'm always very proud of them because they feel the value, they want to go farther, but sometimes they don't have the tools. And this is fair enough. For this, we are here to support.
Yeah. Okay, that is beautiful. Yeah, that is great. Actually, like this is for everyone, and usually you already know what your strengths are, what you have, and you just need some guidance to map your life and where you're going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there are many kinds of methods to map our life in coaching. Why do you choose this wheel of life? What is so special about this wheel of life instead of other methods?
Yeah, because I'm a fan wheel of life. This is one point. So this is like my horse. I know also, first of all, maybe I'll say from because I'm not only theoric, I'm a practic. So it's helping a lot my clients. I've done this with a lot of my clients and everybody back to this wheel of life like a guider. So this is first of all what I see feedback from my clients from the work. Second of all, I love this exercise because first of all, it's not too difficult for the clients. It's very clearly because we're talking about the 8th zone of our life. So client is going smoothly by exercise. He don't have to mostly and other psychological methods, which is showing increase levels of life. They are quite more deeper. Sometimes clients don't want to go through hundreds of things, questions. Wheel of life is simple, like wheel in a bike, but instead of this, is giving us, like I told before, a kickoff. So we see sometimes by visualization what we can change. So, I have experience with my client that sometimes people were even shocked what they wrote it or what they put it in a level. So they didn't expect the things. Sometimes we think that we know it, but in the moment where we start to work at ourselves, it's coming something totally different. And this is also very exciting.
Yeah, interesting. And I like that the fact you mentioned Wheel of Life is a simple exercise. It's not overcomplicated because sometimes also there are tests, assessment in coaching that is just like
not going to
long
kill the client.
list.
Absolutely not. This will not happen. We just want that everybody goes. Of course, it depends the work. It depends inside work, hard work.
Yeah.
So it depends that everybody look in their soul very, very deeply and answer honest compared to their life.
True.
But still it's simple, because I noticed when the client's getting too much overreaction and questions and the things, they're getting confused. This we don't want it. That's why Wheel of Life.
Yeah.
It's simple exercise, but still very powerful. Like a wheel from the bike, it looks so simple, just a ramp. But in the end, it's leading you to direction, right?
Yeah, true. I'm excited for this team challenge to join myself. And so from this team challenge, what is the desired outcome? What we can expect from joining this challenge?
First of all, what we are going to do it on the Uloo, and that's why I want to say everybody just come, guys, and try it, because you will never get it on normal coaching session. Because normally Wheel of Life is like one coaching session you're doing, and this is like the end of the chapter. Now you're staying on your own. What we're going to do on Uloo, this is like a rebuilded master program, you can say, because it will take full 5 days. Normally Wheel of Life is like a 1 or maybe 1.5 session to 2. Here you have a 5 days. So it's a package. But back to the question, because I can talk a lot, because I'm very excited about this exercise, I can talk a lot. Client will get a picture. Client will get a rentgen of his soul, like an echo inside of him, and he will just see where he is.
Okay, beautiful. I can wait to see the picture of mine.
I love fun, so I'm always with every client, with every group, because I really like this exercise. Of course, you cannot do it every month, but every 6 months, I think it's more than enough. It's fair enough.
And it will be impactful in a way that you can always go back to that point, just kind of like a checking in on your life, on yourself.
Yes, because when the client is going to what we told before, when his client is going to one obstacle on every type of education, he's going to one type of the obstacle. So when he finishes his traveling on this obstacle and something else will come, he has to start again. With Wheel of Life, it's different, because he's getting this objective, he's getting this visualization. So it's like in every zone you can find yourself.
Perfect. So, and you mentioned a little bit about the team challenge, but could you explain more what actually we are going to do in the team challenge together with you?
That's why I also say everybody are welcome, and everybody really should join this challenge, because it's a package. It's a multi-master, I will call it master program in this, because it's full 5 days. First day is just like a theory, because everybody have to understand what we're going to do. Okay. Second day, it's your everybody personal work. So the clients have to put themselves, our challengers have to put themselves deeply in their soul and make an exercise, which part is very interested. Part number 3 and part number 4, but I will tell peacefully. So part number 3 is, first of all, work in a group. So on the day number 3, the group can share the things. Also, I will add to the group challenge a lot of more deep questions, which will help our clients to go white. So it will wake up them for some process. Yeah. This is a very important point. day number 4 of our challenge is a session 1-to-1.
Okay.
Which I also cannot excited because I love the most, but this will back to this because Fergie, you have experience with this as well, but we'll wait for another question. And day number 5, I would like together also with Fergie record for you guys a beautiful podcast. This is general podcast about the journey of the life. So actually in very low price, you're receiving very big package. Nothing more to add. Everybody have to come because they won't get it on the other dimensions. Just like a master program in beautiful, put it on a plate.
Yeah, true. And I like that this 5 days, like it's fully packed with activities. And I love the one-on-one session. As you mentioned before, like I already joined your previous team challenge, and this one-to-one session really, really helped unlocks a lot of things, because in the group session, it was really great to kind of like see how others doing and how I can support myself in this journey together, and kind of to get their motivation as well. Seeing them completed the task, like it actually kind of like motivates me. I'm a little bit of competitive myself. So if someone completed a task, like, okay, now I need to do it now. But in the one-to-one session, it's more intimate, it's more personal, and it unlocks a lot of things.
You have this experience, right?
Yes.
That you are like that, guys. You have to understand. Everybody has to understand that you don't have to tell your personal things. This is what Virg said on a group challenge. So you're not going to be pushed to tell your private things. I'm not going to take a public exam like on university. Everybody have to answer. You know, Virg, it was like also before. A lot of people. This is very important. Thank you that you noticed this. Like Fergie said, a lot of people didn't want to answer in a group chat. So it was like general mode. But sessions 1-to-1 totally wake up this process. So I'm very, very happy and looking forward, actually for every day, but for session the most, absolutely.
Yeah, true. And I love that in the previous team challenge, and this is what I appreciate you as a coach the most, is because like you also check in with me privately through the private chat, like how am I doing, how my task is doing. And this is I really appreciate the most. It's not just like you answer in the group chat and that's it, but like you also takes care of me personally, and I feel really grateful for that. Yeah,
very happy. This is the part which I love the most, because I learned it and I noticed it's beautiful. You know, it's world is full of coaches, full of teachers. You opening YouTube, you opening the books, you opening the things, but it's still you want to do something personal for you, for yourself, something unique for yourself. Yeah. So all the challenges are beautiful, but mostly I'm choosing them myself only. Absolutely, the topic which the everybody, clients can personal work, because after this full 5 days, they go with personal feeling on their own, done own job. So I don't want to make a challenge, you know, like 5 days, I'm talking, but maybe somebody say, well, it's just not interested for me. It's from Maria eyes. I have totally different vision. Yeah. So this is it, that in this challenge, we're all working together. And like Fergie said, you don't have to feel obligated to do some things in a group. You can, of course, read the questions, go deeply with your process. If you want to share, you're sharing. But if you don't want, for this you have a private session, which is a totally closed up group. So it's only me and a person.
Yeah, true. And yeah, this is what makes this 5 days is actually complete. You have the group sessions, you have the one-to-one sessions, and also like the activities of the Wheel of Life.
You know, Fergie, how I call it? I call it boot camp. You know, it's a boot camp.
It's a boot camp, yes. We'll do a Wheel of Life boot camp. Yeah.
Sometimes with this exercise, after 1-2 sessions, okay, you done exercise, you done, but still clients feel like, oh, I would like something more. And this is boot camp. We can feel and invite everybody for a boot camp, yeah?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And just a question about this exercise. Why is it important to do this exercise with a coach? I know that this is going to be a little bit of kind of like guidance, but also is it possible for us to do it alone? And why is it important to do this also with a coach? What do you think on this?
Of course, it's always is possible to do everything on your own. It's absolutely, this exercise is a self-coaching also. So it's absolutely, you can do it on your own. But it's a one thing, doing this with the coach is giving you, like you said, guider, but also support. So if you put it out from the internet and you just do it on your own, maybe you still will left a lot of questions and things which you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So actually, it's a very big risk that you will do an exercise, because I check even special yesterday how it's looking promotion of rule of life in internet. They're just saying different.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm not an expert. I'm coming and I'm getting myself confused, because on this, for example, website is this exercise, on this website this exercise, you don't know how to move. For this is an experience, for this is a challenge that you're getting help, you're getting a guider.
Yeah, true. And this is true to me, because like I've seen Wheel of Life exercise before. I bought a kind of like a planner, like a journal that has the Wheel of Life to do that. But it's just like when I do the exercise myself, it's like, do I do this correctly? Like I don't feel the benefit of it because I'm doing it alone, because I don't have the guide and the feedback of it.
It's no fun, doing this alone. It's not so much fun, because you're getting what you're getting if you're doing this alone. Absolutely, you can, because everybody are allowed to do whatever they want. But what you're getting more confused.
True.
Because after you're checking on a lot of pages of the coaches, education, or coaching books, and then you're getting this, what I saw yesterday. It's like hundreds of interpretation questions, things. So absolutely, the answer is yes, you can do it on yourself, but I would not advise it. I would advise just to come to us and try with us, with the master group, because it's like getting a full package. So you feel satisfied. You feel work it over after 5 days. You feel satisfied, and then you can go further.
True. And what about the group thing? Why is it better to do this together in a group session rather than just to do only one-on-one coaching with you on this?
First of all, when you're doing one-to-one coaching with me, it will be totally different program. Like I said, it's an exercise for one, maximum maybe 2 sessions. So it will be not a boot camp. This will be more personal. It's going to be lead and plan it totally different. Point one. Second point, you can meet a lot of other people who also want to join it. So you're meeting the people on your conscience, which also working on personal growing. And Ferdy, I think I'll ask you why you choose, for example, group education, because you could also choose private education. What was your main point that you chose group education?
Yeah, I think I like that I'm not doing this alone. I mean, like, for example, if I just do this with a coach, with just only you as a coach, then I would be kind of like a private teacher. Then like, okay, like she's judging me. Like, do I do this everything right? Like, should I do differently? But with the group, like, I think like it would be kind of like peer-to-peer motivational group. So it's like, okay, like they're doing like this, I'm doing like this. I've learned from them as well. And the fact that I'm not doing it alone, like everybody is doing it together. And for example, for this Wheel of Life, I think it's going to be beautiful to see other people in their life, in their journey. Maybe we can bike together, like to find like in the same rhythm. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you that you answered the question, because you have experience with this. So this is what you said. You're not doing this alone, and like I told you in a start, that if you going on a coaching session, it looks totally different. You're getting much smaller package, and also a different price. So it's win-to-win actually choosing this challenge.
True.
Because you're getting a lot in great price with the great team. So nothing more to add. Everybody are welcome. They should just visit us and enjoy.
Perfect. I'm really, really excited. And also like I want to say to these people that watching this video, Maria is actually one of our Uloo coach. She's specialized in business and life. And again, like we've been talking about this team challenge. So join this Wheel of Life team challenge with her. I think it's going to be so exciting. I, for one, already joined, and I'm waiting for others to join, and we can bike together this Wheel of Life.
Absolutely, guys. Feel welcome. We also make a special this interview that you can see us, and you can feel it a little bit, that it's not going to be some borrow bootcamp. It's going to be hard, good bootcamp with the great people on the board. So nothing to lose, only to win. Everybody welcome.
Perfect. Maria, do you have any other things to add, like to motivate the people here to join
I'm
for their
always
will of
motivating
life?
people. This is what I love it in this business. That guys, if you feel ready and you want to do something, just come. For this, we are here. For this, we're doing a great job. And I hope to see a nice group which want to work. This I'm looking forward with motivated people. For me, personal, like for a coach, it's very big honor to work with the people because all the people who coming, whatever this is that everybody have an individual way, but whatever they coming, they want to change something, they want to increase. And this is so beautiful, Fergie, so beautiful that people in a lot of stages, even a hard stage, some struggling obstacles, they still want to work because what is the most beautiful in life? Your personal journey. And this I want to tell clients, never stop your personal journey because it's the most important journey, the most beautiful journey.
Yes, yes. And this is going to be a beautiful team challenge guided by you. I trust you already from the previous team challenge, and I really trust you with my life here. So
Thank you
yeah, I
very
suggest for
much.
everyone to do the same, to join this team challenge. Perfect. So that's it for our Uloo Talks. Thank you for tuning in and watching this episode of Uloo Talks Feed Your Curiosity. To begin your personal growth journey, download Uloo and join Maria's Team Challenge today. See you in the next episode and have a great day.